Christopher. Hi, Christopher. How old are you? 4. All right. Well, I think everybody can see. Christopher, you have a question for Cutch. What song do we play? He comes up to that. Cutch.
I come out to a song called Church Clap. It's by KB, and you know, he's a guy that I really love to listen to. You know, I heard him through another Christian rapper, Lecrae, and some of you know. But KB, he's awesome. I love listening to him, and you know, he's definitely a person that I wanted to come out and back to, and you know, I love it, man. You know, everybody at church clapping, everybody starts clapping. So I really like it.
Thanks, Cutch, and thank you, Christopher. Appreciate it. Another high five for Cutch. Is this Dylan? How about a fist bump for Cutch? Nice. Dylan, what's your question?
How many times have you read the Bible, and how often do you read it?
Great question. Cutch. You can't lie.
No, honestly, not as much as I should. You know, but I definitely read. We get devotion. My mom actually, she sends me devotion every single day, and we read it pretty much every day. And that's helped me out a whole lot. Get my day started. Right now, we read the 23rd Psalms. It's a verse that a lot of us probably know, and it's just taking it piece by piece, and you know, just learning more about it. So you know, that's something that I do every day.
Thanks, Dylan. Is it Amia? Amia, I'm so sorry. Okay, Amia. What's your question for Cutch?
What inspired you to be a baseball player?
Good question. Cutch, what inspired you to be a ball player?
I don't know, man. I guess, you know, my dad being here, my dad's here, mom's here too. So. I would have to say, you know, my dad, growing up, you know, he pretty much put the ball in my hands and said, go out there and play. But I didn't know. I guess it was this the first sport that I really played, so you know, I become attached to it, and I really started to love it the older I got, and I just stayed with it since I was 5.
Brayden, what's your question for Cutch?
Growing up, who was your biggest faith role model, and how did he influence you?
Good question. You know what? And then again, I have to say my parents. They were there, you know, through it all. So they're a big influence in my life, and they taught me a whole lot growing up as a kid. And you know, they instilled a lot in me. And you know, they're one of the main reasons why I'm here, and why I'm on this field, and why I'm playing every single day.
Kiara. Hi, Kiara. How old are you?
10.
10. Okay. What do you got for Cutch?
When did you become a Christian?
There's so many times, really. And as a kid, it's like, I don't really know. But, you know, I have to say for me, it's probably when I was around 16. I was baptized at 16, and I think from there, I really started to learn more about God, about the Bible, and you know, really starting to understand it more. And it wasn't just going to church on Sunday and seeing my friends and just being like, okay, I'm here because my parents said come. It was more of going there and learning something, and you know, really having a relationship, and really just just bringing that into everyday life. There's something that you go through every day that you can relate to, and the Bible can relate to. And you know, that's when I really started to really understand it.
And a bracelet for Cutch. Miss Kiera? Josh James, what do you have?
Can you share a difficult time when God helped you?
Yeah, sure. When I was going into my 10th grade year at high school, I was playing football, and I ended up tearing my ACL and my MCL. And from there, I really didn't know what was to come of it. And, you know, it was a struggle because I depended on sports to get me wherever I needed to go. And I had that taken away from me. You know, I knew that I didn't know what to do, so I really leaned on God. I really depended on Him because I know that He can see me through anything. And you know, that's one of the hard, difficult times for me. And I know just depending on Him and leaning on Him, He was the one that's going to see me through, and He did.
Your name? Ethan. Good question.
What is your favorite memory verse and why?
Favorite verse, Cutch, and why?
I have to say Romans 8:28. For we know that all things work together for the good to those who love God, to those who are called according to His purpose. And you know, my dad gave me everything. Basically, when I had my injury, and it just shows you that no matter what you go through, there's a reason for it, and it's always going to work for your good, regardless of how low you are, regardless of what you're going through. He's going to see you through it. It's going to work together for your good. And, you know, everything that we go through as people, that's something that you always have to look at. And you have to think about the times that things weren't going so good, but God see you through it. And it always happens. It always happens because God says so. And, you know, God's not lying. So, you know, that's something that's a verse that really sticks out to me.
Thanks for the question, Ethan. It's our last child. Last kid question. All right. You ready, Clay? What do you have?
I heard your dad is a pastor like mine. What advice would you give to a pastor's kid like me?
Well, that's a good question. You know, any kind of advice that I can give you is that there's going to be times where you want to do things and that your dad or your mom may not really want you to do it. And at the time, you may not understand why. It's like, man, all my friends are doing that. I can't do it. And you know what? There's a bigger picture behind it because they care. And your parents really care for everything that you do. There's always going to be eyes on you, looking for you to do something wrong, so they can bash you and say, ha ha ha, you're the pastor's kid, and you know, shame on you for everything that you do. But you have to keep your head high because you know there's a reason for everything. And you know, I just look at it as, you know, we're grateful to have that type of relationship. And, you know, I feel like it makes it a little easier for us because we learn at a young age right from wrong and what to do in situations, and we understand them. And I understood things at a young age, and it's helped me out, and it's got me to where I am now.
Cutch, thank you for sharing. Great stuff. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen,